Hello. How you doing?
Good. Am I supposed to smile?
You don't say hello?
I already did.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Hi.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Is
Okay.
there a reason?
How are we doing today?
Is there a reason we're videotaping this?
Oh, because I get pushed around a lot by the police, and so does my son.
We're just talking.
Okay.
No one's
No, I know. It's just that we have a history of abusive conduct by the police.
Do I look abusive to you?
No, I said we have a history. Excuse me, one second.
I don't have a history with you.
Oh, good for you. Hold on, Josh. I got a deal. I know I'm a good dad, but sometimes it gets really complicated the way society is these days.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah? Got your football there? Cool. You like football? All right. Good deal.
Well, I like you already.
Good. Okay.
Now you know that mother's boyfriend has molested my younger son, right?
How about we put the video down and we just talk man to man? We just discuss this.
Man to man.
We just discuss
Do you know
this.
how men are treated in this system? We're treated like criminals for
Sir,
trying to get
I'm
equality.
not treating you any way other than respect.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking.
There's
for.
nothing wrong with the video camera.
It just detracts from, because we're going to talk about some stuff that you know involves your families,
Yeah.
maybe some confidential stuff, some personal
Yeah.
stuff. I don't think you want recorded on there, or you know.
Oh, absolutely, I do.
It's just very uncomfortable.
I know. It's a terrible thing we have to get down to this, but the fathers are treated like garbage in family courts.
We don't have to. We're just talking.
And police, some police will say, you know what, he's old enough to be where he wants to be, and other police will say, come over here, punk, and they're gonna be a little hero to his mother, who's a proven liar and all kinds of stuff. It's a terrible, terrible system. So I just want the law of help. He's old enough to be where he wants to be, isn't he not?
It depends on what the court says too.
He's not true.
What kind of orders you
He's
have.
old enough to walk around. He can walk to his father's house. He's old enough for that. He's gonna be 16
Do you
in
have
2
any
months.
Do you have any court orders, anything that say that where he's supposed to be custody stuff? Legal,
Custody.
joint?
She has custody on this day. Yes.
Does she have physical custody and legal custody?
Yes.
So she's got custody. Why is he here?
Because he wants to be over here. He's almost 16 years old.
He's almost 16. Okay. But the court says that he's to be with mom today.
That's right.
So
We have a problem. He doesn't
let me
feel
ask you
safe.
this, sir.
He doesn't
Do
feel
you have-
safe.
Do you have more authority than a judge who signed this order into effect?
He does not feel safe at his mother's house. Isn't that right, Randy?
I don't want to go to mom's house.
You don't want to, or you don't feel safe?
I know she's gonna be mad at me.
Okay.
She's gonna like.
Parents
yell
get
at
mad
me.
sometimes, right?
Well, she's hit me before,
Okay.
and
And that's against the court order.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to check on that. She's not supposed to use any corporal punishment.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know, she says.
I know.
stuff
Only
about
the
you.
fathers have to follow these court orders. The women don't have to. I know. It's a
That's
terrible
not what I'm
system.
saying.
Terrible system.
That's not what
Totally
I'm saying.
anti-father. You know what happens is these kids grow up without fathers, and then we just throw them in jail. You know, we have the highest rate of incarceration. Do you know that?
You know what's also bad is growing up with a father that's not setting a good example.
Like what?
That's
Like trying to get equality.
like honoring authority.
I shouldn't try to get.
Okay.
Oh, I'm honoring authority.
Just
The
being
authority of
respectful
the
with
United
them.
States of
That's
America,
all.
the Constitution,
That's all.
and those family courts are not even constitutional.
Can you bring it down just a notch? We're just talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
No need to get all excited.
I'll be calm like this guy. That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fine. So what I'm here to try and resolve is this custody issue, because right now the court order says that your son.
Okay,
has
so
to
what
be
are we
with
gonna do about it?
custody of
He's
your
16 years old, almost 16. He can physically be where he wants to be.
mom. Well, that depends. On
Oh, he
what the
can't
court
walk to
says.
my house in America at
We're not-
16 years old.
We're not talking about walking anywhere.
Okay, because he's just going to do it again. And how come your other boys in blue the other day, they call and they say, you know what? We're not going to do anything about it because
you guys are the third cops that my mom called. She called the cops 2 days ago.
Unfortunately, from what I understand, the police have been involved in your family for quite a long time.
yeah, because she calls the cops on him for left and right, saying he abuses her and this and
But
that. He doesn't need any more of this garbage.
All I'm telling you is that there's no need for me to be here right now if we follow what the law says and what the court order says.
He doesn't feel safe at his mother's house. Her boyfriend molested my other son, and he wants to live with me too.
When was that?
When was that? He doesn't believe it, huh?
No,
Doesn't believe it.
That's a question. When was it?
When was it? I don't know. It's a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Did you report that?
Yes, I did. And the CPS lady says it's only a crime if it were to happen to me. A 10-year-old son, it's not a crime. It was just an accident, they said. Even though her testimony was that it was a joke. They said it was a joke, but the CPS lady says it was an accident. So which is it, a joke, an accident? It's sexual abuse is what it is. If you look up the definition, it's sexual abuse.
So what I'm here for today is the court order that says
The court order is that she's not supposed to use corporal punishment against him. He just told you that she uses corporal punishment. So do you care about
I
that?
haven't been able to really talk to your son since you arrived with that video camera.
Yeah, I know. It's hard because these are rules that are being violated. He's being violated. His right to be where he wants to be. Yeah, it is hard.
Right.
It is terrible. That's why the other
You're
cops, the
making
other
it a little more difficult.
oh, it's always my fault. For
always
trying to
your
be
fault.
there for my son, it's always the father's fault. Always.
Well,
The women never do anything
we
wrong.
can be dramatic, or we can try.
No,
to
no,
get
no.
to the bottom
You
of
could just
this
go away.
and
There's no
figure
drama
out-
here until she calls the cops
No.
because she's a
Here's
bad
the
mother.
thing. I can't just go away.
Yeah.
I've got to figure out what's going on here. Try and
How come your other boys can just go away, huh?
They're not my boys.
Whatever
I
you
don't
call
know
them,
what
your
the other
colleagues, your
officers
other
did,
friends.
what
What,
information
why
they
can
had.
they go away, but you can't? It's called junk. You guys don't know what you're doing when it comes to this stuff. What you do is you just do what the woman says every single time.
Now, see, now you're judging and being disrespectful with telling me what you think I'm going to do or what I'm thinking. You
It doesn't make
clue.
sense. Why some cops
does
say
not.
he's old enough to be where he wants to be. He doesn't feel safe. They're not going to do anything. And other cops, they want to be little heroes and bust in here and grab him by the collar and call him a punk and tell him he's got to go to school.
Has anyone grabbed you today?
No, but cops
Has anyone
in the past.
called you a punk today?
No, cops in the past have grabbed me.
Well, I can't answer for what somebody has done, whether they're a police officer or citizen,
I know.
in the past, anybody.
I know.
I can only do what I can do here and appeal to you as a father and try and figure this out without, having a lot of drama in it. and
I wish there wasn't
explaining
any
it.
drama. I'm remarried. She has a boyfriend and molested my son. I have a new son, a new family.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. I try my best to be a father. And I get treated like a criminal for 7 years.
Yeah, that's not me, though. I'm not
No, I
treating you
know.
like a
It's just you
criminal.
pass the buck. The CPS passes it on to the judge. Judge passes it on to the CPS. Nobody wants to take responsibility. The women can't be disturbed. It's all about the mother. Doesn't matter what the kids are going through or anything like that. It's all about the mother.
Yeah, so
Nobody cares. We just lock the kids up. We have the highest rate of incarceration. Do you realize that?
What are we going to do about this situation? Because the court order, like
You can't answer that question.
Going back-
You're law enforcement. Doesn't it break your heart? We lock up all our kids. They're all locked up with no fathers. Nobody cares about fathers. We just lock up the kids. You got nothing to say about that?
Going back to the court order.
I
today,
know. Nobody wants to talk about real manly things,
How are we
huh?
gonna resolve
That's what a man talks about.